master storyteller, and creator of worlds. Fans, please welcome George R.R. Martin.
Yay. Yay. Hello, thank you. Thank you for coming again here. We have a treat for you here, I hope, but it has something to do with Westeros, or really most of my other work. It has to do with the work of one of my oldest and closest friends, who died sadly in January of 2024. Howard Waldrop. Howard and I, some of you have been to the other panels and speeches and stuff I've done here, and you kind of know that I'm an old comic book geek. And I was actually the first person to sign up for the New York City Comic-Con in 1964. You would have a comic book and it would have sometimes it would have two stories, you know, a lead character and then a backup character who had a story in the back of the book. But between them there would be one page, usually yellow, in which a very short story was published. And that was a text story. And I had no idea why comic books had text stories in them, except I was glad they did. I didn't like the text stories. They were usually not very good, but I could write text stories because I know how to write prose. It turned out later, I found out that the reason all comic books at that time had text stories is because that's how they got their second-class mailing permit, so they could mail out the comic books to subscribers. So I almost got this made when in my earliest TV things I was on Twilight Zone, and we were adapting stories, short stories for episodes of Twilight Zone. So I pitched CBS and the Twilight Zone people, and let's do an adaptation of The Ugly Chickens. And the Twilight Zone writers and all that, we loved the idea, until it reached the execs at CBS, and they said, who the fuck gives a damn about dodo birds?